everyone, this is StarSunCentral here. So, today I'm going to be showing you guys something very exciting, and as you can see behind me, this is Town, and up above me here is Rainbow Road. Now, this originally started as a project that, basically started out as a Valentine's Day project for one of my friends, and one of my other friends basically requested me to make a new course and basically have that in play for a workload we're doing. Unfortunately, I haven't finished it yet, but at least here you'll be able to get a sneak preview. So, as you can see here, this is Princess Peach's Castle. I know this is one of the ones where it is very small scale. I didn't really know what I was doing here. I just did everything that I could to try and make it look right. Over here, this is the part where I have the whole Town thing. This is the elevator up there if you're playing on survival. It's a little bit easier to get up here if you're in creative, but basically what I did here was recreate Rainbow Road in Minecraft, and I know there have been quite a few other people who have done this. Now this is the Mario Kart Wii iteration, but I wanted to see if I could actually make this up to scale, sort of. Now, I know there are some things here that are missing, like for example the half pipes up here, the starting point, and a couple other elements, but you know, Minecraft does have limitations, and so I'm basically going to give you a slight tour of what this is like. Down here I used soul sand as the asteroids that, you know, you used to fly down in and everything, and you know, and unfortunately, one of our challenges here was to race on this, and even though it had here feather falling boots, unfortunately we both died, even though we landed, so this is going to be one of those things where a lot of things can happen, a lot can go wrong, but it's fun nonetheless. So down here, of course, you go down here, go through the rings, and I was wanting to possibly add the star bits in this section, but I thought that it would be a little bit crowded. I'm not sure if that's the word, but I think I might add those later. And then you go through this figure 8 section, and I do have the little arrows that point down here. I couldn't add ones down here because they were too close together. Ignore that part down here, okay? Ignore that part. So, anyway, note. I did not know how to implement the sling star. I tried doing the minecart thing, like most people have, but it just didn't work out. So basically, this is like a foot race of at least, oh gosh. I tried to make this up to scale, and this goes, oh my goodness. This goes up to Y level 206. Woohoo! Press the A button a lot of times to get air. So anyway, here is where I didn't know if I should have put the boost panels here, because the half pipe section wouldn't work. So I basically decided to just keep it a simple plain road. And then you jump down here, and then there were the cross paths right here. And you know, I kind of just decided to leave the hoops out here because the slant here would make things a little complicated. And then here's the final section here where you have the boost panels and the boost panel here and the boost panel over here, and then you start all over again. And I know that originally in Mario Kart Wii, they actually had that tunnel section with a lot of stars and stuff like that. And I actually wanted to try and implement that, but then I decided to just leave it because I tried doing cobwebs at one point and it didn't work. It would just slow you down for one, and then you'd be stuck there. And it would take a long time for you to fall down to your death. So, yeah. And the stained glass wouldn't work either because, well, what can I say? It's, you know, It's stained glass, it's solid. You can't really fall through it now, can you? Because if you fell through, you get stuck. So anyway, down here, that down there is a little secret. I'm not sure if anybody wants to see it, but I guess if you want a tour of this place, you might as well start there. So yeah, of course I decided to try and, I guess, downscale everything. Most of these just lead to dead ends, so that's the unfortunate part. Down here, though, is a little secret, and I know this is a little bit cramped, but this is where bedrock is, and if you break this, basically you're going to see the void. So, you know, it gets dark, you're wondering, ooh, is this going to be something scary, is it going to be something spooky? Well, no. This is actually my little Zen garden that I made. It's, I guess, just a place where you can relax, you know, stuff like that. It's a nice ambient feel. Alright, so now we're gonna zoom back and get out of here because there's something I also want to show that is pretty neat. Let's see here. Just gonna zoom past here, and I actually did. Where did this vacuum come from? Where did this come from? Okay, anywho, so I basically did a whole entire model of this whole entire town, and actually up here. This is the entire map, and I'll show this to everyone later. But yeah, this is the entire map. This took about, I guess, for the entire Toad Town section, the Peach's Castle section, the Zen Garden section, the entire Rainbow Road took me about 3 months. And so let's see here, because some of these houses are empty, but there was basically a guide, and unfortunately my friend who had the little Valentine's Day surprise, unfortunately he has all the books, so I can't really show it all off. Sorry to everyone in advance, but yeah, over here is the park, and this one is called, this is Mario and Luigi's Pipe Maze, and I'll be honest, even I've gotten lost in here, so I'm not going to go in there because everybody knows that if you get into mazes, you get lost. So, in that regard, I would just also say that I put a little pond section, and over here is my next track that I am making. This is, as you can see, this is C3, and it's basically Bowser Castle 3, and this is going to be for the roleplay. And so, as you can see, this build is massive, and it's not even done yet. Now, if you're wondering why this is still grass and everything, I haven't had a lot of time to work on it, but I'll basically show this off. Okay, yeah, there are a lot of animals on here. I don't know how they're getting on there, but I'm pretty sure that some of these are going to be burnt for Christmas at some point. But yeah, if you're wondering how he's able to get the, what is it, the grate effect, I have iron bars and spawners, and I did them all in a checkered pattern, so you don't fall through, because, I actually tried using the spawners completely, and it didn't work. Basically, the grass texture kept on showing through, so I decided to see what would happen if I used the iron bars, and it worked. So, innovation at its best. Now, if you're wondering the reason why, there's an extension here, is because I unfortunately made the track a little too small. So in that case, I have to also slightly extend this part because, well, actually, no, I think it'll be fine for right now. So, in this case, where is it? So, this part right here, this was the part where I forgot to have the track reference. So, I unfortunately didn't know they made this too small or too thin for the track, because it was originally, where you can see the lava, it was originally right here, and I realized that it was too small. So The other thing, it was right up here where I realized that I had messed up. So, unfortunately, this means that I have to replace the lava. I have to take back some of the level again and fill all this by hand, fill the other side by hand, and I still have to build up the walls and the detailed part of the castle. Because you can see that this circle is pretty big, and I'll have to open up Pistol app. Yeah, that's it, Pistol app, because I was able to get the whole entire I guess the entire ring for that part of the castle. It was basically because I didn't know how to make a perfect circle in Minecraft because I'd probably come out all stacking and stuff. So I used that and I was able to get a perfect circle. So in that case, that was really helpful. I just have to be sure to follow the right guidelines, follow the outline, and be sure to make it not look super blocky. And down there, I just wanted to make something just a little fun a bit. So in any case, if any of you would like to see